Hey everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be my January favorites video, the first favorites video of the year. I've been on a roll with these. I think I've done like 6 months in a row. I will have my favorites videos playlist, my favorites playlist linked in the description box for you guys in case you want to go back on my previous months and see what I have been enjoying. But I have maybe like 10 to 12 products to talk about today. They will all be linked down below in the description box. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. And let's go ahead and get started. So I have one skincare product and one hair care product, and then the rest of my favorites are makeup products. So the first thing that I want to talk about is this Kinship Super Mellow Hydrating Gel Cream. This is a face moisturizer, and I bought this because of Skincare by Hyram. I bought his collaboration with Kinship. They did like a little bundle type situation, and there was a moisturizer, a cleanser, and an SPF, I think. Those were the 3 main products, and my favorite by far out of the 3 is this moisturizer. It's very lightweight. It's a gel moisturizer, so if you have more oily skin, definitely should be up your alley. I actually really like the scent of it. I don't know that it's fragranced necessarily, like I don't know if there's added fragrance, but it's just very light, and I really like the texture of it as well. This is what it looks like. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see that, but it has like the faintest scent, like so faint, but it's actually really enjoyable, and I'm a big fan of it. I feel like it does a nice job at moisturizing my skin without leaving me greasy. So definitely check out this Kinship Super Mellow Hydrating Gel Cream if you are interested in a new moisturizer. The hair care product that I want to talk about is from Olaplex. This, I keep it upside down because it's easier to get it out of the cap. But this is their number 6 Bond Smoother. So I've actually been on a little bit of an Olaplex journey, and I've been using their shampoo, their conditioner, their hair oil, and then this product. There's a couple of other products that I have by them that are like leave-in treatment that you like leave on for 15 minutes and wash off later. I don't really use those that often, but I love the shampoo and conditioner. But I think the Bond Smoother is my favorite product at the moment. I also love the hair oil. I've mentioned that in favorites videos in the past. But this is a really nice sort of like a leave-in conditioner that's a creamy consistency and does a nice job at making my hair nice and shiny and smooth, and like kind of helps reduce the frizz but also detangles. So I love this so much. I have been loving my Olaplex hair regimen, and I definitely need to start using the other products like the number 0 and the number 3. I think those are the ones that I have that I don't use, but I definitely need to try those out. But other than that, all the other Olaplex products are awesome. They're a little pricey, but it's worth it in my opinion. Moving on to the makeup, I think I'm gonna go in order. So the first product is a super new product to me, so just keep that in mind. I've literally used it 3 times, but since these are monthly favorites, I figured, you know, this is what I've been enjoying in the month of January, so I might as well talk about it. This is the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I actually recently used this in a video on my channel. It was like 2 videos ago, or 3, I don't even know. But this is an amazing primer. I don't like the scent of it. It reminds me of like a mint alcohol, which, like I've said previously, I've never had that before, but it just kind of, that's how I imagine it would smell. So not a fan of the scent, but it's a really good dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and it just does a really good job at hydrating my skin and also helping my makeup last all day. So yeah, this is a super awesome primer. I highly recommend checking it out. I like it better than the Jelly Pop primer from e.l.f. In my opinion, this one is better, and I am wearing this today, and I love pairing this with this, which is my next favorite. This is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I feel like everybody's been talking about this product recently. I'm wearing this today. My one complaint about this product is that the shades are really messed up. I don't think that their descriptions are accurate, and so many of you guys have agreed with me in the comments. I've seen other YouTubers talk about it and say the same thing. So I have it in the shade 210 Neutral, but I know I keep saying like it looks alright on camera, but in person it's very orange and warm toned, and it's supposed to be a neutral foundation. So I think I'm gonna get, I think it's like 110 neutral or something like that, and then just mix the two and hopefully the shade matches me better, but this is a very, very nice product. It's full coverage, it's hydrating, it leaves you with a really nice finish, and it's supposed to be a dupe for the IT Cosmetics CC cream, which I've personally never tried before, but I can say that this is a really good product, and the more that I've used it, the more that I've fallen in love with it. So if you're looking for a new sort of, you know, drugstore foundation, it's sort of like a foundation. It's called a CC cream, but it's very full coverage, so super awesome. And you can build it up even a little bit more to get the like finishing touches if you have some breakouts or redness. But yeah, this is a super awesome product. Definitely check it out. I don't have a concealer or powder to talk about. I just didn't really feel like I found anything new this month that I absolutely fell in love with. But for bronzer, I have this one right here from Maybelline. This is the City Bronzer. I have it in the shade 200. And I picked this up on a whim, and I have fallen in love with it. I am wearing it today. I think it just gives a nice natural bronzy look to your skin, and I love the shade. For me personally, I think it's perfect. It's like a matte bronzer. I don't know that it's a satin finish, but it's like matte to satin. It's not like a glowy or shimmery bronzer or anything, but I love the formula and I love the color so much. I have been using this non-stop recently, so I definitely recommend checking that out as well. For blush, surprise, we have another e.l.f. product. This is the bite-sized blush duo or something like that. It's in the shade Watermelon, and I actually have two of these, but the shade Watermelon particularly is my favorite. This is the blush that I'm wearing, and I like this side right here. It does come with two different shades. This one is lighter and more shimmery, kind of like a highlighter slash blush topper, but I don't really use that kind of product very often. But this is a gorgeous blush. I love the color. It's very pigmented, and these are only like $3 or $4, so great price. You can't beat it. I can't tell you how many times I've used this. I also have the shade White Peach, which is more of like an orangey peachy color, and I just haven't used this shade yet. That's why I didn't like, you know, say that that one is my favorite, but I feel like both of these shades are gorgeous, whether you like more orangey peach blush or like a more rosy pink kind of blush. I think these are both awesome options, and the formula is great, and so is the price. For highlighter, this is an old one, you guys. This is the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal. This was, I think, my very first high-end highlighter, and that is still the original one. I probably need a new one. Actually, I most definitely need a new one. But I wanted to play around with this and see if my thoughts were the same, because I haven't used this in so long. This is the highlighter that I have on. I have it on my brow bone, inner corner, and my cheeks, along with like my nose, and I think this is such a beautiful shade. I feel like the performance has probably changed since I originally got it. As you can see, I did hit pan on this, which was a big deal, and that's a big deal to me still. Like, if I hit pan on something, that says that I absolutely love it. So yeah, I definitely want to get a new one of these, but I have been loving this shade. I think it's gorgeous, and I have just been really into the super intense highlighter look, sort of like the ABH Glow Kit, Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, like very intense highlighter kind of thing that was super popular like 5 years ago. But I've just been really into that again. So the Becca formula in general is really nice, and it's a classic, and it's been around for forever. But yeah, I've been loving the shade Opal. I recently put that in my everyday makeup drawer, and I have not been able to stop using it. For brows, I wanted to quickly mention this brow pencil. I got this in a BoxyCharm a long time ago, and this is the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil, and I have it in the shade Dark Brunette. I love this pencil. It's so skinny, so precise. I really like the color. It's pigmented. It's creamy without being like melty and waxy. I just think it's the perfect brow pencil. It is very pricey though, and I actually just purchased like a micro brow pencil from e.l.f. that I'm really excited to try. I'm planning on filming an Ulta haul today as well, so I'm sure you guys will either see that soon or have already seen it. But yeah, this is an awesome brow pencil. It is expensive, but I mean, when I run out of it, I think I will repurchase it, so it's worth it for me. I wanted to mention this eyeshadow palette, which is what I have on my eyes today. The eyeshadow that I'm wearing perfectly matches this sweater, which, by the way, this sweater is from Aerie. I wore the other one that I have recently in a video, and it's more of like a taupe color. This is my like mustardy yellow colored one, and I love these so much. They're amazing. But this is the Amrezy palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think this came out last year. Was it 2020 or 2019 maybe? And this is my favorite palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is just so beautiful. Please excuse my nails. But I love the shades in here. You have so many great matte shades, the shimmers and the pressed glitters. Everything is so pretty. I love the pop of blue. Then you've got some pinks, some really warm gold shades, and some purples as well. And I have the shade Dragon all over my lid. That's like what that sort of yellowy gold metallic shade is, and it's just so freaking pretty. I love it so much. So this is just a standout palette for me, and once again I recently put that in my everyday makeup drawer, and I was just like, wow, why did I stop using this? It's so freaking good. For mascara, I have a newer product to me. This is the Air Volume Mega Mascara. I am wearing this today. I've been wearing this in my last like 5 videos. I love it so much. It's from L'Oreal, and I have it in the shade Blackest Black, and I'll show you the wand. This is like perfect in every way, other than the fact that it will transfer like onto your upper eyelid slash brow bone if you're like not wearing eyeshadow, or you have like oily eyelids, that kind of thing. Like throughout the day it does kind of transfer a little bit, so something to be conscious of. But other than that, it's perfect. So here is what the wand looks like. It looks kind of like a messy wand, and it's definitely something that if you do too many coats, it can get a little clumpy, a little not so great looking, but it really adds a lot of depth to your eyes. It makes, you know, it gives your lashes really good volume and length and separates them out really well. So I'm just a really big fan of this. I have been absolutely loving it. I feel like L'Oreal is like one of my favorite brands for mascara. I've been really enjoying quite a few of them lately. I've been on the hunt for the Maybelline Sky High mascara, I think is what it's called. It's in a very similar colored tube, and everywhere I go it's sold out, and I'm pretty sure it's because of TikTok. But my best friend Alicia FaceTimed me the other day, and she was like, what shade do you want? And she found it at Walmart, so she picked up one for me. So when I see her next, I will be grabbing that and trying it out, and I'm so freaking excited about it. Our last category is lips. I don't really have like a new favorite setting spray. I've just kind of been playing with whatever I have around, so no new discoveries of the month or anything like that. But I do have 3 lip products to talk about. The first one is what I have on my lips today. This is a lipstick from Juvia's Place. My mom got me a few of these for Christmas, and I freaking love them. This is in the shade Chic, and these are like matte lipsticks. They are the most comfortable matte lipsticks that I've ever worn. I love the color. It feels like I have absolutely nothing on my lips. They're very, very thin, but they do have a little bit, not of moisture, but like, it's not glossy in any way. It just feels very smooth, and it's easy to rub your lips together. Like, you know, there's a little bit of slip there, but it's very matte looking and feeling, but extremely comfortable. So this is the shade Chic, and this is the one that I have been loving. Like, they're so pigmented. Oh my gosh. I have 3 shades, but this is the one that I have been using a lot. I also decided to talk about this MAC lipstick in the shade Blankety. This is it right here. It's very similar to what I have on my lips. It's a little bit peachier, a little bit lighter, and it's also a cream finish. But I recently picked this lipstick up from the Ulta website, and I've been loving MAC's lipstick formula, so I definitely had to mention that one. And then the very last lip product that I want to talk about today is from NYX. This is the Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. This is one that I've had for quite some time, but I recently added it to my everyday makeup drawer, and just a really pretty, very light, peachy nude kind of gloss. And you can wear this alone or on top of something else. It's nice and hydrating, not sticky. I've loved this formula for years, like since I was in high school, and I recently started using this one again, and I was like, wow, like that's still a really good formula to this day. So those were all of my favorites for January 2021 that I wanted to mention. Like I said, everything will be linked down below in the description box if you want to check out any of these products. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I have 2 more videos to film today, so you'll probably see this attire frequently within the next week or so. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.